Gonna grab y'all scuba gear. It's gonna be a wet one. Alright, so this land is jam-packed full of stuff, and they do have a teleporter to take you around, but we're only looking at one specific part today. Okay, so I definitely found this place on accident, and when I tell you, it was a very pleasant surprise. Y'all know how we feel about an underwater world. Like, come on now. So when I came here, I saw that they had the little square. I literally only panned down a little bit. I promise, I promise, I promise. And I saw that it was an underwater world, and I said, yeah, we're gonna go and venture around here. It does seem quite vast. This is just me looking off in the distance, but look how beautiful it is. Oh, and they have the little, not the little, but the big one, big ass whales and all different types of moving, beautiful parts. We got some clownfish going on and them whole ass stingrays. Okay, I definitely still feel some type of way. Okay, I'm just gonna say. Anywho, look at the colors here. Now, I am in a shared environment, and this land is absolutely beautiful. Now, I did come across this land not long ago at all, so I'm not sure how long this land will be around, but I think it's a beautiful, beautiful land to come and tour this specific space. Now, I didn't take the teleport anywhere around, but I always feel like if you're given a teleport as an option, you got a lot of stuff going on. Now, I sat on the teleport, but I didn't take any of the teleports, and it actually did have quite a bit of options. So definitely check out the teleport when you guys come here. Of course, the landmark is going to be in the description box below, as all the landmarks always will be. Now, there was one time I forgot. Listen, am I perfect? No, damn near though. Anywho, so look for it there. And when I tell y'all, initially when I came and I looked around, not looked around, but initially when I came here and I got the landmark for this place, I what did I do? I forgot to add lake slash park. So that's how I differentiate the landmarks that I find. I normally, okay, what the hell is going on? I normally will label them lake slash park so that I know that this is a place that I want to go and tour. However, didn't do that for here. Now, I came a couple of times and I didn't realize that this was the space that I had been in before. I love that they have like these cute little hooks that you could sit on. Let's see. How cute is this? So initially when I came here, I did now what I did do, I'm not gonna lie, I did want to like go around the land with the teleports and stuff like that, but I decided not to because I want to leave a little bit of, a little sham for y'all to actually, find on your own and be like, you know what? She showed us a lot of this stuff, but she showed us the underwater world, but there's so much more stuff that we can go around and look at. And I really love that. I love that idea. So they have this cute little dance ball so you can dance underwater. Do we love this? Yes, we love it. I absolutely love the colors here. Absolutely beautiful. They picked the perfect lighting. Now I am quite curious as to how vast this land actually is, but I feel like it's okay. What's happening? You know what? Because don't piss me off. I guess if you walk across stuff that actually could be on land, it'll actually have you walking instead of swimming. Now I am in Linden water, and I'm using a swim hood because sometimes for me, Linden water want to act like it got some sense in there. Sometimes it don't. What's supposed to happen is when you're in Linden water, you're supposed to be able to automatically swim, But I got my AO on and stuff like that, so sometimes it just don't work like that. And I don't know if that's what I got going on, but I got a swim hood specifically so that I don't have to take off my AO because I don't like doing it. And not that I don't notice that I don't have an AO on, but you know what? I like things to be as easy as possible when it comes to me being in Second Life, because I don't like a lot of fuss when it comes to stuff. So I am fairly low in the water right now. I would assume that if you the higher you are, the more you'll see as far as like the fishes and stuff like that. But you know what? I like the anonymity. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like to look at all it is. I like to look at the habitats, baby. But I do like that they show you like little things like in the far distance, so you could be like, oh, okay, you see the rocks, you see a little bit of the things that are on the surface, and I absolutely love that. The fishies are so pretty. I do love that although you come here, you don't really know how far out it is. It doesn't look like it's super big, but then you start swimming and it's like, damn, okay, I see more off in the distance, like more and more off in the distance. So it does make you be like, well, damn, how much is out in the open, or not out in the open, but out underwater. Now, I'm not sure if this like spans across the land above, but it's seeming like it. It's absolutely seeming like it. Look, it's a big. I want to call everything like so cutesy because in Second Life everything is cutesy, but a shark is a shark is a shark is a shark. I mean, it ain't looking too cutesy. It's giving shark. So let's not do too much. But I love this. I also love that they give you like little spaces where you can dance, and then they also have, look at me walking again because I'm on a rock. I guess the rock can be above water. Anywho, look, we listen. Look at this. You know what? It's Second Life, and is it gonna be perfect? No, but it's always worth it. Okay, always worth it. What is this? I don't know what this is. Let me see. Let's see. But yeah, so as soon as I fell in this little hole, I was like beyond excited. Oh, I think this tells you, you know what? I love this. So they let you know like what to do in order for it to make it more clear or disappear. We don't want to make the water disappear. I like seeing the water. I feel like I'm underwater. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to change that. But I love that they give you like little cards and let you know like how to make the environment different for you. Because there are some people that like to I ain't gonna say some people, everybody likes to experience Second Life in a different way. Even if you run across somebody that likes to experience it in the way that you do, there are some people that like prefer a darker theme Second Life as opposed to a lighter theme Second Life. For me, it's mood based. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do feel like I want to be on a lighter land, and then sometimes I want it a little bit more mellow. Sometimes I like it in the middle. For me, I don't know. It definitely is mood based, but I know there are some people where they really gravitate towards just having like a lighter land, always, and it's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That is just like the beauty of Second Life. You really can cater it to however you want it to be. They definitely took their time with this land, and you can see just like how much time they took with every single space that we go into. These little balls, I'm pretty sure these are like little pose balls. Hold on, let's see if we can turn around and see. When I tell y'all, I'm gonna say this, and I'm keeping it real cute. Yeah, I get a hand for them, so I'm assuming you can sit down on them, and we love that, okay? You know what's so funny? When I see spaces like this, I'll be like, damn, I know that I do I know? No, but I would hope that there are actually spaces that look like this underwater that, of course, naturally occur. I just think it just has such a magical feel to it. And then it's like, imagine being a fish and finding a space like this and you just really enjoying yourself, and then like a big ass seal just come and cut your lights off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's beauty in the mayhem, if you will, and we love that. But I just always think about stuff like that. It's like they just over here chilling, and like a big ass whale just come and be like, "Rock a bye, baby," and then what you gonna do? It ain't a damn thing you could do. It's like take it in and just know that the last thing you saw was something absolutely mesmerizing. It's beauty in that. The circle of life, if you will. We love a good, beautiful circle of life moment. I love this every single time I get to swimming. I see like a little underwater animal, and we love this. Look at it. The little octopus, he just chilling, minding his business. And I love that the colors here. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so, so pretty. I always wondered, like, how do you do this? It's like, I guess you definitely would plan it out. I couldn't imagine like just laying this down and then trying to piece it together underwater, because one thing that does go into this a lot is making sure that the land is going to hold what you're trying to put down, and making all these different paths and stuff like that. I don't know. I would think that for me, this is something that I would put together above water and then I would put it down in the water. I don't know, but it's just so many different moving parts to it. I don't know. Look how pretty this is. Y'all, come on now. Come on. Listen, y'all trying to act like y'all too cool for this, but you not, okay? Cause y'all here with me. Okay, listen. If you was that damn cool, you wouldn't be here. Only the cool people would even be someplace like this. So to be totally honest, if you're not cool, I would expect you to not be here because this really is like a cool person space. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy because I'm like, I don't even know how far I can go. It just keeps going on and on and on. Every time I think I'm like at the end or like in a corner, I'll see something where I'm just like, hold up, can I go a little bit further? And it's like, yeah, you can go a little bit further now. It does kind of seem like we moving out of like the tropical space a little bit, but it's still beautiful. Oh, I love this. All the little pretty crystals. Come on, we gonna go this way and explore a little bit more. Now, when I tell you I fell down here and when I the space that we started at, that's about as far as I saw. So I had no clue that it even went this far back or that it was this much going on. Because a lot of times they will have underwater worlds, and although it might look like it's a whole bunch going on above water, when you go underwater, it's like no, it's not a lot. It's just this little section going on. But here, they're like, yeah, this goes on and on and on, and even in the spaces where it's not as decorated, it still has like a beautiful, like an absolutely beautiful underwater feel. And I love this. Look how pretty this is. It's like they got stuff all the way back here. The lighting seems like it's changing, but it's like they give you a little thing and they're like, okay, well, this is how you can leave up out of here. If by chance you got, stuck or lost or something like that, they're like, okay. So I guess this is the end of it. So we're gonna go back the other way and see what else we can see. So we're actually higher up now because I really do want to look at the sea animals that they have. We didn't get to get a really good look at them because we were a little bit lower. Now they do have some that's damn near on the surface, and I love that. But I don't want to go like super duper close to the surface. I do want to just kind of, chill on this level. It definitely does feel like a different experience, like when you go up a little bit more closer to the surface. Things look so different. Everything is so pretty. So I really love that. I love that you can be higher and you'll get to see a lot of beautiful things, but you also can be lower and you get to see a little bit more of like the anonymity as opposed to being up higher. It's more like, the animals and stuff like that. Where were the whales at? I don't know. We gonna come across them when it's time. But look how pretty this is. All these colors, y'all. Look at this. I don't come across a lot of underwater worlds. I don't know why. I feel like they're a bit difficult to make. Perhaps that's why. So I'm super excited when we get to come across one because it's always like so fun. Let me come down a little bit. Let me come down just a smidge so we can get through here. I love that when we come across them because we get to go and actually like really, really explore them the way that I be wanting to explore them. I'm like, yeah, this is so nice. Okay, wait, I feel like it's what's over here? Are these them stingrays? Yeah, these them stingrays. But that's alright. Look, we gonna look at the stingrays. Oh, and they got the seals. Look at that. We got the seals, and then what was them raggedy stingrays? And we got the stingrays over here. I don't know what kind of fish those are, but then they have some clownfish. Look how pretty. I love it. And then it looks like an octopus down there. And then here are the clownfish. I love it. They're putting on a show for us, y'all. Oh, and then here is the killer whale. We found them. We found the sea life, you guys. Look how pretty. Hold on, let's see if we can get like a closer look. Where you going? Okay, they said, look, get away from us. Look, it's being stank. It's acting stank towards us. We gonna wait till he come back up though, cause he ain't never finna escape us, okay? We gonna see what we wanna see. You know that. Everything is so pretty. Oh, it's another one up here. They got a little dolphin. Look at the sea life, y'all. of it. We'll come up some so we can look at the whale a little bit better. So pretty. I absolutely love it. Look at that, So worth it. I'm super duper happy that I found this place, y'all. And what's better than me viewing this space by myself? Of course, it's always going to be viewing it with y'all. With y'all, it's always better. Ah, a shark.